All right, here we go. Our warm-up for today, number 24. Part 1 says standard deviation and the sketch of bell curve. So I was talking this one over with one of your colleagues, a couple of your colleagues. They were saying that the mean was different from yesterday, but if it's the same data, we should get the same amount. Is that correct? So therefore, let's see, 13 plus 7, that's 20. 12 plus 8, that's another 20, so that's 40. 7 plus 5, that's 12, plus 1, that's 13. That's 53. Is that correct? Yes, no, maybe so. Divided by 8. Let's see. 53 divided by 8, 648. Subtract, that's 5. Add a decimal, 0. 5 times 6, 48. 2, add a 0, that's 2. 16. 4, add a 0, that's 5. So the mean, or mu, is 6.625. So yesterday, somebody gave me the wrong numbers. Yes? We good? And so on and so forth. So, standard deviation. Check with the neighbor what they got for standard deviation now that they saw that the mean is 6.625. Standard deviation for that data. It's like Cole's got it. Very good, Cole. See you. Aleshka's got it. Very good. Well, let's go with Alexa. What'd you get for standard deviation? 3.1 approximately. Hands if you got that. Looks about right. And so on and so forth. For number 2, it gives you a situation in regards to the prices of stock for Apple and Samsung. Obviously, you can see that Apple has more gains than Samsung. However, I was more interested in your equation. So your best fit line, let me draw one for Apple. Would that be pretty good? Let me check. Oh, let me start a little bit lower. How about there? Yes? No? Maybe so? Once again, make sure you have some points above, some points below. Here we have 2 points above, 2 points below, and then we have the third one way up here. So there you go. Let me draw a best fit line for Samsung. Something like that? Yeah? We got 1, 2 points above, 3 points below. That's pretty balanced. And then just come up with your equation for both. All right. Show your neighbor your equation for those. Let's see what you wrote. Share with them. All right. Send that in as soon as you can, please. Copy the agenda. Warm-up number 24 is done. Statistical and statistics and probability. We're in the middle of studies for statistics. Yesterday we covered 2 of them. Okay. Tonight's home place study only. We're going to be acting like tomatoes with everything we've covered so far with the different concepts. And if you notice, I don't know if you guys noticed, we kind of like took a little side step from doing a lot of computation with numbers, and now we're covering a lot of concepts and things that are very foundational for statistics and probability. So, you good? All right. Copy this code. I'll wait for you really quick. And let me send the agenda to your screen. There it is. All right, copy this code for tonight's home play access, EBI8M. 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 Okay. EBI8M. All right. So, last night's home play were these 4 problems. Go to Canvas right now. Turn those in, please. They should read 4 problems, observational versus experimental. Canvas. All right. From there, get a Cornell note ready. Our objective for today can identify statistical studies. We're still in the middle of statistics, and we're still doing a formal introduction to a lot of concepts that we need to know before moving on. And we've already went from variables to surveys, different methods of collecting data, classification of variables, to different types of statistics from that, and at the end we went yesterday with the studies. Now we started with studies, and like I said, I try to make examples of things that are very meaningful to me that hopefully I can transfer to you guys. And one that's very meaningful to me, aside from the lessons that we learn, is your grade. I was going over my grade book, and I thought I said that we only have 2 weeks before the end of the quarter, seniors, before we start closing the quarter. So I did an update on the grade book. Right now it's up to date, including the 2 pop parts that you've taken. This is going to be the 3rd one. This is a little bit tougher because this is more conceptual. Does that make sense? Whereas before it was computation and you're just trusting on your calculator and we go. But in regards to concepts and understanding what we've been looking at, I'm giving you this presentation which encompasses everything that we've seen. So this is what I need you to do. You're going to log out right now. You're going to pair up with someone. No, keep your Chromebook. You're going to log out, but then you're going to log in with this code that I gave you. We're going to go through the slides, fill in the slides together with your team. Make sure that they understand each of the components that you're looking at for each of the slides. So when you get to the warm-up, just kind of like scribble over it so you can move on to the next slides. And let's fill up all the slides, please. All right? That's going to leave you some time afterwards for yourself. Be productive with your time, especially those of you that owe me work. My goodness. So please, pretty please, if you're done with everything and you're like a 5.3 GPA person, then get a book and read. And if you don't have a book, there's math books over there to read. Be nice. All right, we good? All right, move, get together in teams. Let's get started. Those of you that are following on YouTube, there's the code. Make sure you get in that practice, fill in as many the slides that you have in front of you. Now, my suggestion, guys, try to fill in the slides without looking at your notes first, just with your help, one another. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to do that. But if you forgot something, go to your notes. All right? All right, let's get to work, please. I'll be calling some of you to come see me in regards to some of the things that I need to show you on your grade. All right?